Welcome back to another book talk by Brian. This week we're going to be looking at a Canadian series called And Then It Happened. And Then It Happened is a story about three boys. Well, in fact, it's not just one story. Each one of these books has about 10 to 11 chapters, and each chapter in the book is a different story unto itself. So instead of just getting one story or 11 stories in the whole series, you've got hundreds of stories here, and they are hilarious and exciting. The stories follow the characters Gordon, Paulo, and the narrator. We're going to call him I. We haven't learned his name yet. We have been promised that we will learn it by the end of the series, but we're not there yet. Gordon, he's the ideas man. He comes up with all their crazy plans for getting them in and out of trouble. Paulo, he's a handyman. He lives on a farm and he's got all the tools. And I, the narrator, he's a good guy. He's the voice of reason as much as there are in these books. I'm going to read you the chapter titles from book 1 and let you find out for yourself what you think about it. Chapter 1, The Dead Bird Collection. Chapter 2, Opening Day. Chapter 3, The Hat. Chapter 4, Summer Camp. Chapter 5, Dead Things. Chapter 6, A Bicycle Built for Three. Chapter 7, The Great Egg Fight. Chapter 8, Turkey in the Straw. Chapter 9, Halloween. And Chapter 10, The Christmas Disaster. I'm going to read you a little bit from Chapter 6, A Bicycle Built for Three. I hope you like it as much as I do. Half an hour later, it was finished. We stood back and proudly surveyed our work. It was beautiful. It was awesome. It was the Triple Terror. 3 sets of pedals, 3 tires, 3 chains, 3 seats, 3 handlebars, and 3 times the speed. We were going to be faster than anyone on race day. No one could beat us. First place was ours. We relished the moment, each of us silent with our dreams. Gordon spoke first. Well, I may as well sit in front since it was my idea. Then I want to be last, said Paulo. That left me in the middle. We aimed the Triple Terror toward the road and the 3 of us climbed on board. Slowly we pumped the pedals until we built up a bit of speed and we steered the bike out of Paulo's driveway and on the road that led to town. Faster and faster we pedaled and the Triple Terror flew down the road. Gordon's hair whipped back in the breeze and I could hear Paulo breathing hard behind me. What a sensation. It was unbelievable. Any minute I expected to be launched into space. Soon we were racing downhill and heading into town. Time to slow down. As the wind slapped in my face, I yelled, "Slow down, Gordon!" Nothing happened. "Slow down!" I yelled again. On we whizzed, getting close to the town by the second. "Hit the brakes, Gordon!" I screamed. Then I realized with horror that we hadn't put any brakes on the Triple Terror. Backpedal! Backpedal! I shouted. Our feet frantically flew around backwards, but nothing happened. There was no resistance, no slowing down. Stealing a glance around Gordon, I could see an intersection ahead, and the light was red. I broke out into a cold sweat and closed my eyes. When I opened them, the light was green. Beautiful green. We whizzed through the intersection, people's heads turning to stare as our strange contraption flew by. Somewhere behind us, a siren began to wail. It was the police. Now were we in trouble? Wasn't there some law about having to pull over when the police were chasing you? We couldn't stop even if we wanted to. Cars swerved and people jumped out of our way as the Triple Terror raced through town. And then, with horror, I realized that we were headed straight toward the river at the end of the road. I'll leave the rest for you to read. As you can tell, my grade 3s and 4s who have in my class this year love this book. My grade 5s and 6s last year loved the whole series. Even the cat enjoyed the series today. A little note towards my librarian and teacher friends. Mike Wade is a wonderful author to have come visit. He not only gets his kids interested in the reading, but he also does a bit about writing, and especially for your reluctant writers, he really gets them into the storytelling. Well, this has been my book talk about the And Then It Happened series. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.